Honors and blessings and peace to all the brothers and four winds that's teaching this truth with this holy Bible with sincerity, man. And salutations to the brothers of Great Millstone and all the other Israelite groups that's teaching the truth about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, the title of this video is Esau about to make his move, man, because I couldn't sleep, man. The Lord woke me up, man. It's now 1:55 a.m. Saturday, early Saturday morning, August 25th, 2018, 1:45 a.m. I'm up. The Spirit woke me up, man, because I saw something that literally gave me kind of chills. But also, I rejoice it because, you know what I'm saying, it's just confirmation that I'm one of the Lord's chosen, man. Um, I was sitting out in the yard, today, you know what I'm saying, with my roommate, old friend of mine. And they drinking on beer, I don't drink, man. I left that alone, man. The Holy Spirit led me to leave that alone because a lot of demonic spirits are attaching themselves to the alcoholic drinks now, such as wine. If you like your liquor, if you like beer, they're attaching themselves to that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's about to go down, man. Um, what I saw kind of terrifying, but like I said, made me rejoice because it allowed me to let me know that I'm one of the Lord's chosen. Before I go into that, I'm gonna read out of the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, starting at verse 5. Thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a cry of panic, of terror, and no peace. Ask now and see, can a man bear a child? Why then do I see every man with his hands on his loins like a woman in labor? Why has every face turned pale? Alas, that day is so great, there is none like it. It is the time of distress for Jacob, or the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay? Yet he shall be rescued from it. You know what I'm saying? Um, it reads on in verse 8. On that day says Yahweh of hosts, I will break the yoke from off his neck, and I will burst his bond, and strangers shall no more make him a servant of him. In that day, we shall not be servants to these people no more. We shall not serve Esau and these other nations no more. You know what I'm saying? That day is now. Like I said, I was sitting out in the yard with like a couple of my roommates and one of my old friends. Every time my buddy comes around, I try to enlighten him with the truth. And a military helicopter came down low enough they could see me in view of the trees. Cause I was sitting in the shade tree. And they sat there for like good 5 minutes, man, just sitting there hovering. So I like, damn, I'm looking around, I hear a helicopter. When I finally looked to my left, there it was. You know, now I'm looking to make sure I ain't got no infrared dot on my shirt, green dots and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, when you start speaking the truth, man, prophesying the downfall of Babylon, now they got the like I said, they got these soldiers watching us now, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers, hey, they letting us know that they got it out for us, man. If you in this truth, you teaching it, they got it out for you, you know. All praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He could have took a shot at me, with a sniper rifle. He could have killed me dead right there in the yard. No one to know shit. You know what I'm saying? But I saw it, you know. You know, but the Lord said, when you see things like that, rejoice, for your name is written in the book of life. You want to be elect. You know what I'm saying? That's just reassuring, you know. And he could have pulled the trigger and killed me, man. But he didn't. Because, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh had not ordained it. Remember, Yahweh controls both sides. He's written that I have made good and evil for my good pleasure. You know what I'm saying? He controls both sides of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? So by me being on the right hand side, if he wanted the left hand to take me out, I could have been taken out. But nah, he ain't ordained it. You know what I'm saying? That means I have a greater more work to do for the Most High. But anyway, I had to get that off my chest, man. Let you know, man. Esau about to make a move on Jake for him to do that in an open day, man. It was like about what time it was. It was about 6:30 in the evening, close to 7 p.m. Man, the sun hadn't even went down yet. And I seen this. You know what I'm saying? It kind of shocked me. You know, and it reads on to say in verse 9, but they shall serve the Lord their power, Yahweh their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up for them. Now, Jeremiah came years after David, like 500 years after David, I believe. I can't remember how it went. But he came some time after David, you know what I'm saying? Like 100 years, 200 years, something like that. I can't remember. I don't know if I'm, you know what I'm saying it correctly, but he came after David to prophesy that he gonna raise up David and king unto them. I mean, it's still a bloodline of King David on earth. You know what I'm saying? He gonna raise that bloodline back up again to sit on the throne. You know what I'm saying? The throne, the house of David. You know, he's doing that. He's doing that now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying, claiming house of David, but when you claim the house of David, it means you in his house, but he's raising that bloodline of David, the root that goes all the way back to David. He's raising that bloodline back up again, you know what I'm saying, to sit on the throne, man. You know, he said it so many times in scripture, you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna go over to that in a minute. Matter of fact, I'm going to that right now. The precept. It's the same book. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 33, verse 14. The days are surely coming, says the Yahweh, when I will fulfill the promise I made to the house of Israel and the house of Judah. In those days and that time, I will cause a righteous branch to spring up from David, and he shall execute justice and righteousness in the land. Exactly. See, he said in them days and that time. He's talking about these days, these times we living in now. You know what I'm saying? We coming to the end of the white man's power structure. So he's gonna bring this shit down, man. You got brothers prophesying all over the world, all over the internet and things like that. That's why I said they want to take a sniper shot at me today. I'm looking at this, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, wow, you know what I'm talking about? Insignificant me. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not a terrorist, you know. All I'm doing is breaking down the truths of this Bible, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And these folks wanting to snipe me out. They go to show you, man, this word we dealing with, brothers, this for the elect right now. This word we dealing with, man, is sharper than a two-edged sword, man. This word, through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, through his word, man, we prophesy the downfall of the greatest kingdom on earth in the end. This is one of the greatest kingdoms that ever in this time that's ever existed, man. And we prophesying this downfall. And they hate that. You got 2/3 of our people have sided with Esau to go against the elect, man. So, like, that's why the Lord said we must be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Because if we show ourselves to be militant, that's when they're going to really come at the elect. But as long as we show, like, man, you working a 9 to 5, you living the average dude life, really, but you more than average because you know the wisdom and knowledge of the Holy Scriptures. You feel me? Verse 16. In those days Judah shall be saved, and Jerusalem will live in safety. And this is the name by which it will be called. The Lord is our righteousness. You know what I'm talking about? I can't see how to pronounce that word, Jerusalem. And Jerusalem, Yarashalam. That's Jerusalem in Hebrew, Yarashalam. But he said gonna be called the Lord our righteousness, which is Malakia Tazak, Malakia Tazak, Malak, Malakia Tazakdak, Malak, Malakia Tazakdak. Means Melchizedek. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna raise up Melchizedek, which is David again. It's wild, man. How the Lord is doing this thing, man. Then read on. Thus says Yahweh, David should never lack a man to sit on the throne of the house of Israel, and the Levitical priest should never lack a man in my presence to offer burnt offerings, to make grain offerings, and to make sacrifices for all time. So the Lord finna bring back the Levitical priesthood too, man. You know what I'm saying? He finna bring that back too. You know? And it goes on in verse 19, and the word of Yahweh came to Jeremiah. Thus said Yahweh, if any of you could break my covenant with the day and my covenant with the night, so that the day and the night would not come at their appointed time, only then could my covenant with my servant David be broken, so that he would not have a son to reign on his throne, and my covenant with my ministers, the Levites. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's saying if you could throw off how he got day and night. Can you make night become day and day become night? Can you throw it off course? If you can break the covenant made with that, you know what I'm saying? I think it's not. Just as the hosts of heaven cannot be numbered, the sands of the sea cannot be measured. So I will increase the offspring of my servant David and the Levites who minister to me. So he's gonna increase the offering. He gonna increase the offspring of David and the Levites. He's gonna raise this back up again, man. The house of David and the Levitical priesthood coming back. You know what I'm saying? Verse 23. And the word of Yahweh came to Jeremiah. Have you not observed how these people say, the two families that the Lord chose have been rejected by him, and how they hold my people in such contempt that they no longer regard them as a nation? He said, the two families, we've been rejected, man. Look how we become over here, Babylon, man. We're in the valley of the dry bones, man. And I'm gonna get to there in a minute. You know, this is the valley of the dry bones. You know what I'm talking about? Our people are dead, man. They're spiritually dead over here. They're only living by carnal flesh. They have taken on the spirit of Esau over here, man. They have haunted eyes. They lust after everything they see. You know what I'm saying? Our people are dead, man. Thus says Yahweh, only if I had not established my covenant with day and night and the ordinances of heaven and earth, would I reject the offspring of Jacob and my servant David, and not choose any of his descendants as rulers over the offspring of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For I will restore their fortunes and will have mercy upon them. See, in the last days, man, the Lord is going to do a miraculous thing. That's why I like how the brothers out in LA was preaching at one time. These people will be like in awe when they're going to be in total awe when they see how the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua uh, redeem us, man, from the clutches of our enemies, man. They're going to be in awe, man. Like, those guys were actually telling the truth. They were really the Hebrew Israelites for real. They were the lost children of Israel for real. That's how they see the whole world. The other nations know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Arab store down the street from where I live at. I went earlier this evening, and they were talking. One little Arab young man was saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the first black Arab." He really, and I said, I really was trying to make a mockery of me because really originally by us going all the way back to the seed of Abraham, you know what I'm saying? They'll make us originally Arabians. You know what I'm talking about? We'll be the original Arabians, the land of Ur. You know what I'm saying? But I mocked him right back. So I said, "Well, then you be my cousin." You know what I'm saying? Let them know you can't assume my identity, because I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? For I would, like I said, for I will restore their fortunes and will have mercy upon them. Like exactly, man. The Most High is showing us mercy. Like those folks could have shot me dead in my own yard, and them two niggas, they drinking. They ain't gonna know what happened. I'm out there sipping on a smoothie, you know what I'm saying, shooting little knowledge and things, and listening to them babble. And these folks had me on scope. You know what I'm talking about? Could have killed me dead. They wouldn't have known what happened. You know what I'm talking about? But all praise to Most High Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai having mercy on me, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's real, man. You know, hey, like I said, hey, that's a prelude. That's a premonition, man. That Esau is going to make a move on Jake real soon, and he's targeting. He's gonna try to take out the brothers with the knowledge first, but only if the Most High allow it. So if he can't get to the one with the knowledge, guess who's coming out the next? He coming out of the brothers, the 2/3. That's who next. Once he couldn't, if he can't really just get his hands on the elect, he coming out of the 2/3, man. You know what I'm talking about? So that brings me to Matthew 24. I'm gonna close it out with this one, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to Second Ezra first. Second Ezra, um, Second Ezra 16. I'm going to that one first. Then we'll go to Matthew 24. This is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 35. Listen now to these things and understand them, you who are servants of Yahweh. This is to the elect, man. This is the word of Yahweh. Receive it and do not disbelieve what Yahweh says. Just draw near pregnant in a womb for 2 or 3 hours beforehand, but when it comes forth from the womb, there will not be a moment's delay. So the calamities will not delay in coming upon the earth. The world will groan and pains will cease on every side. That's right, man. The earth is moaning and groaning now, man. You got earthquakes everywhere. And it's an uptick now, man. You had like these 5, 4, 3s, 4s, and 5s, 6s, and 7s. And one time you had 8.2s, man. You had a couple of 8s in the past few days, man. 7.9, 7.1, 7.3s, 7.4s. You know what I'm talking about? 6.9s. You know what I'm saying? 6.8s, 6.8s. You know what I'm saying? 6.3s. These earthquakes are upticking. They coming in magnitudes now, man. And they going deep within the earth, as they say. So the earth is like shaking and quaking, bobbing and weaving. It's moaning and groaning, man. Like a woman is finna give birth. The earth is in labor. Why? She's finna rebirth the nation of Yasharala. The nation of Yasharala, the true nation of Yasharala, the earth is rebirthing. You feel me? The Lord, Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai is bringing his people back into power, man. I'm gonna go Second Ezra 7, Second Ezra 6, verse 9. Start at verse 8. Well, I'm gonna start at verse 7. And I answered and said, what will be the dividing of time, or when will be the end of the first age and the beginning of the age that follows? He said to me, from Abraham to Isaac, because for him were born Jacob and Esau, and from Jacob's hand held Esau's heel from the beginning. Now you heard that, right? You can go find it in the book of Genesis, the book of Genesis, book of Genesis 25, verse 19, but I ain't gonna go into that. Those who watch the video, you can go back and read it for yourself. But it's Genesis chapter 25, verse 19, all the way down to verse 33. From 19 to 33, you know what I'm saying? It tells you about Jacob and Esau. Okay, verse 9. Esau is the ending of this age, and Jacob is the beginning of the age that follows. The beginning of a person is his hand, and the end of a person is the heel, the heel of his foot. Seek for nothing else, Ezra, between the heel and the hand, Ezra. You know what I'm saying? So Jacob, Jacob is the is the is the beginning of the age that follows, and Esau is the end of this age. That's how we know we're at the end of the age, because Esau is the so-called white man, and his power structure is falling. It putting it right in your face right now on mainstream media, showing you all the corruption in the White House, man. Now, they finna try to get Trump in, Republican, over the Republican, what got his name. They finna use him to impeach Trump. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. They house divided amongst themselves. Else, Ezra, between the heel and the hand, Ezra. See, we now. We in it right now. And like these 2/3, they went around still want to drink, smoke, party, and not paying attention to the signs that the Lord is showing them. The end of Babylon draws near. And it's without no delay. He's upticking this shit, man. The Lord's speeding it up. Why he speeding it up? Because the elect are crying, man. We're sighing and crying each night and day for this shit to end, because this is like living in torture, man. You got to get up before even the sun rises just to go to work, man. Come on, man. Shit, man. I want to at least I want to get up when the sun is up. Like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, that's when you really put in rise about your bed, man. Not at no motherfucking 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. and it's still dark outside and shit. When you leave out our house to go to work, the sun ain't even up yet. The street light's still on and shit. Come on, man. You don't go to work like that, man. That's like the brother from GMS Lion Den Camp. He said that's what Esau does. He's a hunter, man. He gonna ride before the prey do. You know what I'm talking about? He's an early bird. He gets up early. You know what I'm saying? Jacob, we like to do real intense and shit, man. We laid back, you know what I'm saying? We ain't with all that other crazy shit, you know? But yeah, what it is right now, you know what I'm talking about? And we gotta do what we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Survive until the Lord return, man. Matthew 24, going quack back to it, 2nd Ezra 16. Okay, like I said, the earth is moaning and groaning, man, because we're at the end of the age. We between the heel and the hand right now. And it's only gonna get worse, man. I wouldn't be surprised, man, that a magnitude 10 or 12 point, magnitude 10 to a 12 earthquake hit right over here on this new major fault line, man. It's gonna really shake things. It's gonna split this bitch in 3 different places. Verse 40, hear my words, O my people, and prepare for battle. And in the midst of the calamities, be like strangers on the earth. That's right, you know what I'm saying? That means be like strangers, be like nomads, man. Like hermits, moving from one spot to the next. Got your backpack, you know what I'm saying, with your gear and shit. Keep it moving. Don't stay in one spot too long. You might get killed there. You know what I'm saying? You might get taken there. Anything might happen. You gotta keep it moving, you know what I'm talking about? Because we got the spirit of the Lord on us, man. And during that time, as it get, and during that hour at that time, they don't even try to exterminate the elect, man. They're gonna be out hunting us, man, like we animals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother said, someone's gonna have spiritual powers. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them 144,000 spiritual powers, man. Cause to help some of my people fight these motherfuckers. Cause I've been itching to get at these motherfuckers for a long time. I've been itching. I've been wanting to get at the 2/3 of our people and Esau, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just they mock us and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to get at these motherfuckers for a long time, man, because it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let the one who sells be like the one who would flee. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, you out here, hey, the one who like to sell things, Be like the one you ain't got shit, hey, you ain't got nothing to sell. Be like the buyer, so to speak. Excuse me. Salakia. Let the one who buys be like the one who lose. Exactly, man. Hey, I ain't got nothing. You gotta be like that now. Let the one who does business be like the one who would not make a profit. And let the one who builds a house be like the one who would not live in it. Let the one who sows be like the one who would not reap, who would not gather the grapes. Those who marry like those who have no children, and those who do not marry like those who are widowed. Because of this, those who labor, they labor in vain. For strangers shall gather their fruits and plunder their goods and overthrow their houses and take their children captive. For in captivity and famine, they will produce their children. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing that now for over, what, 500 years? We were producing children in our captivity, man. You know? So part of this prophecy has been fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? Those who conduct business do so only to have it plundered. Right. So basically, you selling and reaping your profit only to get it taken, like robbed. The more they adorn their cities, their houses, their possessions, their persons, the more angry I will be with them for their sins, says Yahweh. Basically, the more you idolize all this material possessions, the more the Most High is getting angrier and angrier and angrier. The Spirit of the Lord hit me at work one day, and I told the young man I be talking to, I like, say, young blood, we're the spirits that was with the Lord in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We are those spirits that were with the Lord in the beginning and helped him create this earth. And we are angry with what we see. Because the Lord is angry, man. This is not right. You ain't supposed to be no damn two men and two women going on, man. You ain't supposed to be all this killing and murdering going on and things like that, man. All this hatred and jealousy. Like in the book of Proverbs, the seven sins that the Lord claimed our nation is the seven sins that our people practice on a daily basis. It's just crazy, man. Just as a respectable and virtuous woman abhors a prostitute, said a virtuous and respectable woman hates a prostitute. So righteousness shall abhor iniquity. Righteousness hate iniquity. That's why I be talking down on certain shit, man. If I'm walking in righteousness, I shouldn't have to deal with all the other shit I see. You know, that's uncalled for. It's unclean, man. But brothers get, according to the scriptures, I have a right to judge. How can I say you shouldn't sodomy if I'm doing it? You know what I'm talking about? If I'm not doing it, hey man, God, the Lord says unclean, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what the Lord says you don't do. You know what I'm saying? It's unclean, man. Don't do that shit. You know? If I say it's unclean for two women, and if my woman don't do that, hey, it's unclean. That's right. If I don't rob or steal, don't do it. I'm telling you what the Lord say. I'm not judging you, brother. This saying what the Lord say. And she that decks herself out and shall accuse her to her face when he comes who will defend the one who searches out every sin on the earth. Exactly. He said, who will defend against him? Who will defend against him? You know what I'm saying? You know, he judging, man. The Spirit of the Lord judges. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm in my room, I be reading every week. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, I'm doing what I can, man, to survive through the little provisions that the Lord give me. I'm thankful for that, man. He asked the Lord to bless me with a blessing so I can bless others, you know what I'm saying? Do bigger things, but the Lord is humble beginners, I guess, But Everybody wanna have the power that the Lord has bestowed on his elect, you know what I'm saying? But it's not for the elect, you know what I'm saying? I mean, excuse me. Everybody at Salaki, I don't man, I'm getting kind of sleepy. Everybody wants the power that the Lord is about to bestow on the elect, but it's not for everybody. It's only for the elect. And I'm in a town, man. These people starting to practice voodoo like crazy here now, man. It's it's the new thing to do now to throw hexes on people. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And I was checking out an old video I watched like a year or two ago about the Illuminati card game, and one of the cards was it was a card with a with a voodoo doll on with a bunch of pins in it. You know what I'm saying? So they knew that when these times come, people's gonna start doing it. See, even Satan knows how it's all gonna turn out. And I saw a football game later this evening, subliminally. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? The Lord wins, man. A brother had written on the back of his jersey, his name is Godman. But when you look at it from a spiritual point of view, the Most High wins. God wins. He wins. The Most High wins, man. You know, hey, but you fool been tricked by the spiritual demon Hashatan, like the Most High can't be defeated. Like he can't he got the Most High right where he want him. Nah, man. And he works for the Most High. It's just crazy, man. But with that, man, I'm gonna say shalom, man. Y'all brothers keep your heads up out here. Be safe, man. Esau really about to make his move. It's crunch time. You know they're in the final hour, the last few minutes or whatnot before the clock strike. We in the last couple of minutes, in 3 minutes to midnight. We probably like a minute and a half to midnight right now, man. It went from 2.5 to 2 minutes. I said we in a minute and a half now to midnight. Because one of my videos I posted, said they ain't got no more talk for the United States, man. They don't want no more negotiations. You know what I'm talking about? It's over with, no more talk. So, if you ever grew up in the hood, in the streets, in the ghettos and shit, when you and a brother had an altercation, you know what I'm saying, back when we were young, you might tell that nigga, man, I ain't got no more talk for you, man. That means, hey, you ready to get it on. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? With these nations now. And they talking about they going back to North Korea. They done cut off. They said they ain't finna go talk to North Korea yet because said Kim Jong Un has not hold up to the end of the bargain. Psh, he wasn't gonna hold up to the end of his bargain. You know what I'm talking about? Is you crazy? Like nigga, that's the like saying, okay, you got say you got 10 AK-47s aimed at me. You know what I'm talking about? I finally get my hands on an AK, and then you like, well, now brother, you got to give up your AK. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, what about you? You got 10, bro. You just gonna give up yours? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep mine too. You know what I'm saying? That's what North Korea saying, man. They ain't finna dismantle shit. Man, you got all them news. We want a big gun too, shit. We take ourselves, you know. And you can see the unification of the Korean nation again, man. People ain't seen their families in years. They reuniting with their families they ain't seen over 50 years, man. 40, what, 50, 60, maybe 70, or about 70 years. What, 60, 50, 60 years, something like that. They ain't seen these people, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They reunite, man, And if Euphrates River is 95% dried up, or completely dried up now. Or completely dried up now. Making the way for the kings of the east, like it said in the book of Revelation, chapter 16. You know what I'm saying? These scriptures are fulfilling, man. And You got rocks that are flying, falling in from the earth every day, man. One asteroid is about the size of a foot football field blew up over Alabama about 4 days ago. Back here in Tuesday, 4 5 days ago. Back here on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So man, hey, we in those times, man. You know, like I said, the Lord's really gonna rain fire and brimstone with heaven, man. We in the times of Moses and Elijah. The water is still turning blood red down in my Florida. You know what I'm saying? We in the days of Moses and Elijah again. We in the days of the return of King David. We in the days of the reestablishing of the Levitical priesthood. You know what I'm talking about? We in those days again, man. You know what I'm saying? We those days and times that he's going to reestablish the kingdom, the unified kingdom of Yasharala. Not kingdom of Israel and the kingdom of Judah. No, the reunification of the kingdom of Yasharala, man. That's all these brothers on this chart right here. From Judah all the way down to Issachar, you feel me? You know, like I said, y'all brothers be safe out here, man. I'm gonna start running my mouth, but once I get into this truth, like I like to chop it up about it, you know. Hey, y'all be safe out here, man. Esau about to make his move. Keep your heads on the swivel, keep your heads up and on the swivel, and keep looking towards to the skies, man. For the redemption draws nigh. And I'm gonna close out with Matthew 24. You know what I'm saying? Real quick scripture, a quick script out of it, man. Matthew 24. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know, instead of casting spells on something, feel like something stabbed me in my back. I don't even smoke. I ain't smoking so long. Okay. Okay. This is Matthew 24, verse 7. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All this is but the beginning of the birth pains. Many will fall away. That means many will deny the truth. They'll deny that they're Israelite. They'll deny Shai, saying that he's a so-called Edomite, betraying him to be instead of betraying him his true identity as a dark-skinned man from the tribe of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Or tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? You know, they will betray one another and hate one another. Exactly, man. That's going on right now. Man, niggas been trying to set me up to get fired off my job for the loans now. You know what I'm talking about? You got brothers that hate me for no apparent reason, just because I know this truth of this Bible. They hate me. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said in these times, the men of the Lord gonna start attracting women from everywhere, man, because we carry that light. We gonna be the shelter for these women in the end days. Not you, not you average jakes that they like still like to sell weed, they still like to gang bang, this and thing like that. You're not those men, man. If you don't have this truth of this Bible, you're not it. You're not them dudes. It's all about the 144, man, and the 1/3. If you don't fit into that category, you're a 2/3. You outside of this, man. You know, you niggas gonna be put to death. You still talking about slanging dope, gang banging, and pimping and horn and all those shit. That shit gonna be put to death over here in Babylon, man. We're not taking that riff rap back to our land, man. That shit gonna get put to death right over here in Babylon. Real shit. And many false prophets will rise and lead many astray. Just like this nigga call himself Pastor, not Pastor Dowell, McDowell, whatever his name is. Brother from GMS Lions Den camp exposed him, man. Exposed him. He one of them preachers that still want to try to get along with the white man. But that goes to show you he's under that syndrome that the brothers out of LA was talking about called Stockholm Syndrome, where the oppressed develops a love and compassion for the oppressor. You know what I'm talking about? Which is kind of ludicrous. How can you develop love and compassion for the oppressor? Where it goes on to say do that just for a survival tactic. Can't do that, man. The Lord said, "Hey, I'm here to I'm here to bring a sword, division. This nation with this nation, this nation with this nation, like it's supposed to be, man. Order, that's straight order, not no mixing and mingling, you know. Because of the increase of lawlessness, the love of many will grow cold. You know, by this being the end time, man, lawlessness is so people's hearts are turning cold towards one another. That's that no trust. Like I got a shirt that said real in red letters, real. It breaks down what each letter that the word real means. It goes realize, realize everyone ain't loyal. Trust no one. You know what I'm talking about? It goes back to the scripture. Because of the increase of lawlessness, the love of many will grow cold. Man, you got people, you got men, man. I just be just in the street game. You selling dope with a nigga, and this nigga the same nigga you selling dope with turn around and rob you. You been selling dope with this dude for years now. He done robbed you, knocked you off. Now he running everything. That's what's going on out here. Or nigga betray you for a woman, man. A woman that don't like him, but he'll try to get you bumped off just to get the woman. You know what I'm talking about? It's shit type of shit going on out here, man. You know. But like the Lord said, you reap without sword. And this good news of the kingdom will be proclaimed through all the world as a testimony to all nations. Then the end will come. Exactly. If you on YouTube and you preaching this kingdom, the kingdom of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying? This is going through all four corners of the world, man. You got brothers everywhere rising up, man, from South America, all through the United States, all through parts of Africa, Russia, Europe. You know what I'm talking about? They're rising up, man. In these four winds, there's people in these scriptures. That's how we know we're in the end, man. They're teaching the correct doctrine, the correct truth of these scriptures. That's how we know we're in the end, you know. And I know we're in the end, man. Them days are coming. There's a lot of women. I've been seeing women just eyeing me, man. Like, wow. How you get your skin like that? You know what I'm talking about? Because the men of the Lord got a glow to them now. The glow of Yahweh, why Yahweh shines on us, man. You know what I'm saying? With that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to close it out, man. Like I say, hey, we in those times, so brothers, keep your head on the swivel. Be safe out here. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust no one. Put your trust and faith in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. Like the scriptures say, woe unto those who put their trust in man. You know what I'm saying? Trust in the power, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. You know, like I said, man, them Edomites could have sniped me out today, man. Shit. Ain't another time, ain't the only time some more fuck shit like that happened. One time, or 2/3, I just gave him the word of the Lord earlier that day. That same night, he come back walking on the street, pointing a gun at me. I'm just sitting out there. That's back when I was drinking. Had me a little mixed drink, sipping on it out in the yard, listen to my music. He come through like nigga, gotta take the shot. You know, they think all everybody born, they been tricked like everybody born in the 70s are out to destroy the world. So they letting you know that the 70s was the beginning of the return of the prophets, man. So basically, they trying to take out the heads. There's a lot of men they've been chosen to be heads when this thing really boils down. You know what I'm saying? And we being heavily tested and tried on attack. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I've been on a heavy demonic attack, man, for a long time, man. Look at me. I went from weighing 210 pounds. I'm down about 180, 185, somewhere in there now, man. From all this fasting and praying I be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm in a spiritual battle, a spiritual war. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no carnal war we fight. You know, with fasting and prayer is the only way to get rid of these demons. You know what I'm talking about? That's why the Lord said these don't go out by but fasting and prayer. That's legion. Why do you think they call themselves legion? For they are many, man. They everywhere. The legion is out here on earth now. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere, man. So like I said, keep your heads on the swivel, man. Be safe. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. You know what I'm saying? For giving me this knowledge and the wisdom and understanding of these scriptures. Salutations to all you brothers and the folks teaching this truth, and to the sisters and the little ones is in the truth. And salutations to all the brothers of Great Millstone and to the brothers of other Israelite groups that's teaching the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai to the best of their ability. This is your brother Maraka Gabriela, you know what I'm saying, affiliate, signing off.